Okay. All right. The first live, I know I just did one, but the first one was kind of like about small YouTubing, and this one is going to be about dealing with depression because I almost went into it, but I didn't want to make one live stream too long. So I'm gonna start off. Hey y'all, thank you for viewing. If you are, what is that? Is that? Oh, that's a share. Oh wow. Well, no. Anyway, thank you guys for coming to view. Um, what I was talking about before basically is the title of the video, which is, you know what I'm saying, like dealing with depression and stuff like that. And it was the conversation basically was coming from like having my own channel, like being an entrepreneur and like how hard it is. Right now I am in New York. That's where I live. So like I moved away from like my family and friends and everybody like that. And you know, for the most part, like I'm like a upbeat person. Like I'm always like go. You know what I'm saying? Smile, do this, do that. Let's be successful. Let's do this, and that. And it is like really hard to stay motivated, especially like when you are your kind of like your own motivation. Um, Being an entrepreneur, like all the time, like things don't always go your way. Like recently, I have invested in a ton of different businesses and you know different things like and all the time like that stuff don't pan out quick. So like and even knowing what you know and being an entrepreneur and knowing that things don't always pop off like how you want them to when you want them to, sometimes that can get like really hard, and then you go through phases where the money look a little bit funny and you know what I'm saying, people not supporting you or they talking about you like, oh my God, you doing this, oh my God, you doing that, oh now you doing this, oh now you doing that. And it's just like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But where you have to look at it is like, okay, but I'm out here doing it though. Like I'm out here trying to do something. Like for me, eventually like things will take off, but the process of that happening is sometimes it can get rough. Like it can get rough and depression like is real and it will set in like not for maybe not for everybody, and if it doesn't, you know what I'm saying, if you just one of the people and it never hits you, then that's awesome, you know what I'm saying. I wish I could be more like you, but depression, like man, it is real. Like for me, my story, I'm like right now, like I said, I'm living in New York and I'm away from like all my family, and I post like on Instagram, Facebook, and everything like all the time, but and I for the most part like try to stay upbeat, but it's like really hard out here, like for real. With my business ventures and stuff, like I put a lot of money out there and sometimes that stuff don't pan out. And when it don't pan out, like you just want to give up, like you don't want to do nothing. Like I know I go through it. Like I didn't went a whole week before. This is no lie, just like sitting on my couch, like really just not doing anything other than, you know, getting my kids up and getting them ready for school and stuff like that in the morning because it is hard. Like for real. And I don't be trying to sugarcoat nothing for nobody or make my life look no better than like really what it is. People make their own assumptions off of what they see on social media, but that's not the case. Like if you call me, talk to me, or if anybody like really took the time out to like really reach out and just talk to me like, yo, Shonda, what's up with you? You know what I'm saying? What you got going on? You know, what's popping off in your life right now? Like I don't have no problem telling you. I think one of the main things, like a lot of people that really be depressed and stuff like that, one of their biggest things is they get it in their head that they got to front for people and make them feel like they doing better than what they doing. I'm not that type of person. But like I realize that a lot of people don't really be knowing like the struggle behind stuff. Like um recently, okay, like I'm into a couple of different businesses. Like I said, you know what I mean? I invest a lot of money into that stuff. And my money, the money that I make, it is not easily came by because I work for myself. So in order for me to make money, I have to put money out there. And it'll be like weeks and I don't see like no kind of return, no kind of nothing, you know what I'm saying? And then not only that, on the business aspect of things, it's like I'm away from my family. You know, I'm away from my family. And I feel like that's like my biggest support. You know what I'm saying? For everybody is not like that. For me, it is. You know what I'm saying? I love my family, like my mama, my daddy, my sisters. Like, they are, like who make me me. You know what I mean? And so, like, it even makes it hard for me, like recording videos, because I feel like my true self don't even come across on camera with like my audience, or when I get ready to vlog something, like my true self don't come out because like I'm not around, you know what I'm saying, the people that make me me. So it makes it like really, really difficult. But and people don't take you seriously when you tell them like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, well, when you say, yeah, I'm really depressed, or I'm feeling like depressed and stuff, but that shit is like a weight on your body. And just feeling, golly, I can't even, it's like I can explain it, but I can't explain it. But it's, you don't want to get up in the morning. You do not want to get up. Like all you want to do is sleep. You feel heavy. You feel underachieved. You feel like what's the point? Like why even try this? Like why even try to do this or that? And then like on top of everything else, like it's hard to explain this to other people, like necessarily like what you're going through, because what may be hard for you might not be hard for the next person, just like what may be hard for them is probably not hard for you. But it's hard to explain to people. Like for me personally, I'm a, like my mood is a lot of times controlled by the weather. And I know that's crazy to say, but let me explain. Like, okay, like when if it's dark and gloomy and wet and nasty and disgusting outside like all the time, and I can't go outside or see sunshine, like that makes me like, like rainy days I sleep. Excuse me, y'all. But that's the type of person I am. Like rainy days I sleep. I'm used to, like, I like the sunny weather, like good weather. Well, it don't necessarily have to be like 80, 90 degrees outside all the time, all sunshine, never no rain. But making the move that I made, I actually moved from North Carolina to New York. So like making that particular move was like, I felt like at the time, I feel you because my mood is the same when it comes to the weather. Yeah, so, hey, hey, cousin. But yeah, so like, yeah, but making that move, like a lot of people I noticed, like they'll be like, yeah, oh my gosh, Shonda, you know what I'm saying? You do so much, like you will move here or move there, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like you so brave and this and this and that and the third. And I like to think, yeah, I am, because I am, but at the same time, like, don't get it twisted, y'all. Like, this junk is not easy. When you leaving, like, moving away from your family, you moving away from everybody, like, you really, really, really got to have your big girl drawers on. Like, so serious, because, mm, anyway, getting back to the weather thing, like, here, it is, like, cold all the time. So it's hard for me to get motivated to get out of the house, to do stuff, to kind of like make the videos, to make videos, to like get in the mood to do things, because it's a whole lifestyle change. So I'm having to deal with this. So it makes it like three, triple times as harder to get up and do stuff. And then especially because my kids now, like even I have to like find extra things for them to do on the side or whatever, or to keep them motivated, because even they're like, okay, like we sick and tired of this weather being like this. Like before, my kids used to be outside and active like 24/7. But now, since we here and it's cold all the time, like I'm looking, I see them, like I see the difference in them. And that also causes, you know what I'm saying, me to be like, to feel kind of depressed. But um my outlet was like, I guess, you know what I'm saying, it was when I decided, okay, yeah, I'm going to make a YouTube channel. Like, this is something that I had been wanting to do for a really, really, really long time. And it was like, okay, how should I go about this? Like, what should I do? And it was like, at first I was having a hard time. And if you can go back and look at my videos and see, like, okay, my videos aren't bad or anything like that, but I'm like kind of trying to find a direction, and it's like, okay, I started off thinking, what can I put out? What can I do that make people want to watch? And then I thought about it. I'm like, okay, now if I'm doing this for me, like the best thing to put out there is like something real. Because you got so many people that's on here, like on YouTube, on social media, on all these other media platforms or whatever, and they doing like all of this stuff. but you could tell it's just not genuine. You know what I mean? They done already made it big. They making money. They doing this. They doing that. So they just kind of out here going with the flow, but nobody really like keep it 100% real with you on like what is really, like what they really going through on a day-to-day basis. Now, my story might not be everybody's, but the intent is like to basically be as much myself as possible. And then maybe, I don't know, what I'm saying, by me sharing mine, somebody else might feel inspired or whatever to tell about theirs. So I don't know, but like I want to say basically like the depression is real, but the best thing, the way to handle it is to like talk about it. And people be depressed for a whole lot of different reasons. Like y'all don't get it twisted. Just because people be up and smiling and jumping around and grinning and stuff like that, sometimes like some of that stuff be telltale signs about if somebody really like is okay or not. Because I know my mood will go like from one extreme to the other. Like one day you might see I might post like 10, 50 million, 11 statuses, and I'll be like, and they all be like motivational, do back to back. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I start doing stuff like that, 9 times out of 10, that's when I'm at my lowest. When you start seeing a whole bunch of pictures and stuff like that from me, a whole bunch of posts and stuff like that on my social media, when you start seeing all of that stuff coming from me, that's most of the time when I'm at one of my lowest points. When you don't see a whole lot going, like whole lot posting, a whole lot of this and that, okay, that means that I'm having a pretty much of like a good day. But um and the reason, like I said, when I'm having like those rough days, that's my outlet. Like social media, that's my outlet. That's why I really don't get on people. Like I used to make statuses about people, like criticizing them about the stuff that they post on social media. Oh, why I'm sick and tired of people seeing people complain and posting this and that on social media. But now I get it. Like people don't always have nobody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like social media is a good thing, but it's a bad thing because people will crucify you on there. But I understand like the feeling. Like, okay, nobody listens, nobody cares, nobody really knows what I'm going through. So maybe if I put it out here publicly and I get a like, it's like when you really post something that you feeling, whether whoever likes it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter who like it. The thought in your head is not that you trying to impress anybody, but it's almost like when you look on that particular post that you put out there and you felt that and you see that like, it make you feel like, okay, so I'm not by myself. You know what I'm saying? It do boost your spirits up. And people say, oh, they just posting this or that because they want attention. They want attention. They want attention. Yeah, yeah, they do. They do want attention, but it's not the kind of attention that you think it is. It's more like they want to know that they're not by themselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's feeling like, okay, I'm feeling this way and I'm just trying to put it out there, but I don't know how to. But when somebody likes their status or they comment on it, it's like a way to show them that, you know what I'm saying, that you connect and that you feeling it. Because it makes me feel better when I'm like that. And I don't know. Like I said, being depressed is it's a real thing. It really is. And for me, like I feel like I'm so fighting the uphill battle. Am I discouraged? No. But do I get like really low at times? Yes, like big time, big time. But my number one, like I said, go to things like that really, really help me out, or well, my number one go to thing is, first of all, it's my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I I use the hell out of my babies. I use the hell out of my kids. Yes, I do. I use the hell out of my kids. Like when I'm feeling down or if I'm feeling low or anything like that, I use the shit out of my kids. Like I'll put like a cartoon movies, the goofiest damn thing I can find on TV. I'll put it on there and just like watch that and be entertained by them and use their, happiness and amusement to like feed off of that. It's no rules that say you can't. So if anybody, whoever's watching this right here, don't try to come for my neck about that, because don't do it, because I will shut your ass down. But anyway, like I said, still, so I use my babies and like, just their energy to, help feed mine. That's like my number one thing. The second is social media. Social media is my other outlet, and I don't feel like I don't think it's nothing wrong with that. As long as you posting things that are like safe, like safe. Like I won't go like too crazy with it or nothing like that. Don't go too crazy. But safe status is just like about how you feeling overall. You got this, sweetheart. From keep saying, keep it safe in your hard times. Thank you so much, cousin. Thank you. Yeah, like today is a good day. I'm uplifted today. But yeah, so just a little bit about like what I got going on. Yes, and yes, I do have my hands in a lot of pots. Yes, I am doing a lot of different things. Yeah, I do model. I haven't in a while. You know what I mean? Truth be told, like I have not in a while. Um, because I haven't put myself out there in that way just because I've been depressed. Like I haven't put myself out there. But as soon as I do, you know what I'm saying? Like things will come through. But like I do model, I do help people write. Believe it or not, I do a lot of ghost writing. Most of my people come through like Instagram and stuff like that. Whether it be for like little plays or just verses and stuff. I do a lot of ghostwriting. Believe that, you girl. Yeah. And like what else? Just so much. Like so much. All things artistic and entertainment is what I do. So and my basically me using I'm gonna be using YouTube to pretty much like grow my platform and what I'm saying, like to just give y'all daily vlogs and like really what's popping off and what it's like out here in these streets in the real world. Hopefully, I can incorporate my family on camera without them acting all crazy and nut jobby and everything like that. So, we're gonna see what happens, but that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't know. You guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Click on the little bell so you get notified like whenever I'm on or whatnot. And that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all coming through though, watching your girl. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. It was sweet. Oh, also, if you have any comments or whatever, I am quick to comment. I do respond to comments on my videos or lives, whatever, whatever. So you can go ahead and down there and leave whatever comments you want to leave. I might get back on here and do another live about another topic later on tonight because I'm clearly up. I ain't going to sleep no time soon. I gotta get my tail. I gotta go. I don't know. I'm hungry too, so I gotta go get me something to eat. All that good stuff. So I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will check you guys out later.